Oh, oh, we're almost there. Hopefully, hopefully this isn't the wrong grave like last time. Yeah. I've been here so long, it's already started to rain. And it's raining very much so. Oh, there it is. There's the coffin. Let me see. Let me see, is there any way that I can... any way that I can get this open? It is quite a hard coffin. Man, you've been here for so long, I'm surprised the coffin even is kind of there at all, and it didn't just kind of disintegrate within the wood or within the ground. There we go. Oh, there it is. Haha. There my lovely ex-partner is. I only say ex-partner because, well, we've been dead a very long time, and they do say that till death do us part, so I guess technically we parted. Oh my, your skin is pretty much completely rotted off, and your hair is falling out, and your nails, oh, your nails are so long. They do say that nails don't ever die, they just keep growing and growing. And I guess since you've been dead for 157 years, then, maybe we can clip them later. Oh, my dear, how happy I am to see thee. You have been dead for such a long time, and I've been alive for... Oh, I've been dead and alive for such a long time. You see, let me tell you where I've been. I have been under the guise of my teacher, we'll call him. Yes, he was some crazed maniac that liked to make sure that he had loyal compadres, or that's not the right word, loyal servants on his team. He was a necromancer. And so he went ahead and dug me up. Apparently my body was just out of the skeletal phase, and he thought I'd be a perfect specimen to experiment with. His last partner, Giles. Oh, that Giles. He had died in some sort of fetch accident with my master's werewolf, I think it was. I don't remember. It's been such a long time ago, and he now has a new pet, a zombified ferret. Oh, that little guy. I named him Randy. He likes to climb through my rib bones and take a nap in my sternum. Oh, my dear, oh, my dear. Anyways, I've been alive. We died 157 years ago. You and I both died in a tragic boating accident, if you recall. You didn't want to go out there. You thought that the water would be bad for your clothes, and I said, dear, we're never going to be able to experience the world. If you remember, I wanted to be a circumnavigator. I wanted to go from sea to shining sea. I wanted to see everything. And you, well, you wanted to stay at home and write your novels. Let me tell you, I've read some of the novels of people today, and you would have done so great. I really should have inspired you to continue writing. And for that, my dear, I'm sorry. However, I think you're someone who, well, someone who would have liked to see the other side of the world, so I told you that we should go, and because of your love for me, we did. But I wasn't a sailor. You knew that, I knew that, and I thought, how hard can sailing be? So I read a book called Sailing for Dummies, and we set sail on the open sea. Too bad I wasn't a meteorologist, or else I would have seen that there was a giant storm coming, and we got swapped up, and you were eaten by alligators, and I was eaten whole by a shark. We both died, but luckily they didn't eat all of us. They just slashed our throats and our bodies went sailing. When the town across the way found us, they buried us. Side by side, Mr. and Mrs. Sailor. Only because they didn't know our genders and/or didn't know that we weren't actually sailors. We were just out at sea. We were missing parts. Like you, darling. You're missing your leg, but I shall find it for you. I shall find you a new one. Anyways, when I was resurrected, I did nothing but mop the floors and cook dinner. Do you know how hard it is to cook when you can't taste, when you're nothing but a skeleton man like myself? Anyways, on my master's deathbed 7 years ago, he said, Javier, you must take my legacy. So he taught me the way of necromancy, and I asked for a map of you, and he only gave me a riddle to how to get here. So, I spent 7 years in training, and I spent all those 7 years trying to find you. But it is time. It is time I resurrect you. Oh my goodness, how excited I am for you to be with me. I own a small courtyard in the other, where my sensei master was. I own a small little courtyard and a small little tomb we can reside in, and I've started up a collection. You loved collecting. I've collected acorns, my love, so that way you can have a vast acorn collection again. And while you're sitting there writing your novel, I promise I'll find you another leg. But the time for you to be resurrected is now. Oh, my love, how excited I am for us to be able to explore our love even more than before. We are skellies, but we will be immortal. We can no longer eat pizza, but we can eat dirt. Haven't you ever wanted to eat dirt? And you had that horrible colon cancer, and, well, with us being skeletons, you no longer have to shit in the latrine, because you will no longer shit at all. Oh, here it comes. The lightning storm is coming. Oh, it's coming. Yes. Oh, yes. Here it goes. I'm gonna do my incantation now. François, sweet-toi, fuit-toi, bring my love back from the dead. Hades, please unleash the underworld. Please bring her back. Bring him back. Bring back them. I miss them so. I remember our wedding day when we were young. She was eating a chili dog that, well, was a little bit too large for her face, and I said, listen, you need to not eat such a big chili dog. But yet they did, and they ate every single bite, and I remember being so impressed because there was nothing but horseradish on it. Chili, hot dog, and horseradish, not even shredded cheese. Oh, it must have been nasty, but we were at a fair. Oh, but I remember from then on, I thought if someone can eat a chili dog like that, they can be with a man like me. So please, Hades, unleash their soul. Oh, there you are, my sweet. Oh, you're awake. Your eye holes, they don't have any eyes in them, but they have a bit of a luster, a bit of a luster. Oh, hi, it's me, don't you remember me? You act like you've never seen me before. I know I'm a skelly, but I promise you it's Javier, your husband. Oh, your husband isn't Javier? What city do you originate from? Lafayette. Oh, I'm from Menage a Trois. You're from Menage a Trois. You're not from Lafayette. What is your name? Gertrude? You are not my love. Get back in that hole. I don't care if I brought you back. Get back. I need to go find my wife. Honey! Honey!